Hello and welcome to Future Perfect Tech Shorts. I'm Tony Velasquez. Sometime in June 2014, Google introduced a low-cost virtual reality headset that was basically just a foldable cardboard box with lenses and an NFC reader. A Google Cardboard uses any Android smartphone to run the Cardboard VR app, which we featured on a previous episode of Future Perfect. Since then, quite a number of VR apps have been developed for Google Cardboard. Toy maker Mattel has even adopted the Google Cardboard platform to update its classic ViewMaster toy. In February, Globe Labs selected the winning entries to its Google Cardboard Hackathon, which introduced Filipino-made virtual reality apps. And these are 3DU to be demoed by Raven Duran, Diorama Project to be demoed by Jethro Guzman, MonstAR to be demoed by Erwin De Torres, and Confetti to be demoed by Carl Meyer-Flor. Gentlemen, thank you very much for coming over to Future Perfect. Wait, let me just... Okay, hindi virtual reality itong katabi ko. Okay, all of you guys are real. So, hackathon, the Cardboard Hackathon allowed you to design any app that you wanted. Wala bang parameters? Rayon?
Yeah, basically there are actually categories that they would want to see be developed in that. So we focus, as for my team, we focus on education category. Education
category. And then for Jethro?
We developed Diorama, which is a more historical and cultural app.
Cultural naman yun.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then for Erwin,
we choose the gaming as a preference choice, and it's a MonstAR with a virtual pet.
Parang
two players
Pokemon.
like a Pokemon, yes, and Yu-Gi-Oh combined.
I didn't want to say that, but you know, Pokemon. Okay. And Carl, is Confetti?
Well, we made Confetti for it's like a cultural and part entertainment app. So
okay. Part cultural, part entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay. Parang news, huh? All right. Well, obviously, Google Cardboard has attracted a lot of attention worldwide. Developers, even companies like Volvo, have been using it for virtual car demonstrations. Paul McCartney has a Paul McCartney concert app. Have you seen that?
No, not yet.
Okay, because these guys are too young to know who Paul McCartney is. I'm giving away my age, but that's okay. But there are so many uses for it. So practically for education, at least for your category, Raven, why do you think it's useful? Why do you think it's interesting for education to use Cardboard?
Well, as for our application 3D, which is a multiplayer massive online virtual school, it lets students experience those things that they do not usually experience at school. For example, if they want to tour a place that cannot be easily accessed, they want to tour Africa, they want to go to the pyramids of Egypt, but they don't have the access to go there, then they basically just go to the virtual world, have the tour, have all their friends, their classmates, and even their teachers go to the same place, even at different places. So it's actually an access to better education. I believe education and technology should go hand in hand with each other.
So the basic concept of 3DU is for you to virtually visit a place and learn about its history or about its culture.
Basically, that's one part. We've been planning to add some modules when the teachers could really teach at the virtual school, even if there are different places. For example, if the teacher is Manila and then the student is in remote places of the Philippines, they could actually teach and use some resources virtually for that student. So it's basically a virtual school.
But are you thinking it's going to be an interactive cardboard app?
Yes.
Because I haven't seen anything like that yet, no?
Yeah.
Well, it's more or less parang just a preloaded data in it.
The current features actually lets the users talk with each other even if they're from different places. And aside from that, they can actually interact with the different animals that are there. For now, we've been adding...
interact with the different animals that are there? Parang Senado lang, parang ganon. Okay, interesting. 3D Senate Zoo, whatever. Okay, what are we looking at now?
So this is actually a demo. There's a board over there.
Where?
And there.
Oh, okay.
And if you go over the board, detail about that one would pop up. So a student or those under the inside the world could read actually and Just basically get the information about that animal.
Okay, so if you're into zoology, I mean, you might as well.
Or if you want to explore things or learn some new stuff about animals.
Does the boar move? It will, eventually.
Yeah. Basically, in the final build, it will move, it will...
And chase you.
Yeah, just like the real world.
Like
It does not bite you or you do not hurt. You not get hurt.
Can you kick it?
Maybe sooner in the future, we'll add that feature that might come in handy.
Oh, you can kick it, like one of those really violent games.
It could be a means to release out if you're angry.
Let me go very quickly to Diorama project. Nung panahon ko, Diorama talagang parang nasa aquarium lang yon, lalagyan mo ng mga maliliit na mga figures. Eto ngayon, how did you implement it?
Basically, it's a diorama, but the difference is it's more immersive. So you're dropped down inside the scene mismo.
Okay.
So,
and what is the scene?
For our demo app, we use the Mamasapano Clash.
Could you have chosen a more peaceful scene?
Well, one thing was when we were developing, when we were coming up with ideas for this app, it was the National Mourning Day, and we tried to.
So you were inspired by that.
Yes, sir.
That's a tribute to the fallen 44.
That was what we are actually going for. We wanted to show current events and try to go back in time and find out what caused those events right now.
Right.
So.
All right. So you can see.
It's the main menu.
Okay, these are the menu.
Yes, and we have coming soon here.
Okay. So you clicked on.
So we have National Mourning Day. On January 30, we honored the soldiers that fell during the armed combat in Maguindanao. Okay. So that was the first scene that we developed, and we go back in time into the Mamasapano clash of January 25, 2015. During that clash, 18 from MLF were killed and 44 Special Action Force police died, which was later dubbed the Fallen 44.
Just watching this actually gives me goosebumps because I can imagine students in the future using this diorama app and getting a virtual feel of historical events. Kind of scary at the same time because you don't want to see violence being played out before your eyes, especially for young kids. So maybe may PG rating pa ito, di ba?
Yes, we were actually planning on developing different categories for kids, for adults, things like that.
So MonstAR, as Erwin was earlier saying, is a gaming app with a virtual pet. What is the objective of the game?
The objective of the game is like to have a feel of the scenario, like what is happening with the Yu-Gi-Oh, where you have a card.
Yeah.
For our demo, we have markers.
Okay.
Like in the scenario of Yu-Gi-Oh, you place a card and then a monster emerges on it.
Will pop up. It's like an augmented reality.
Yes. So with Globe Labs Hackathon, we were able to push through with the idea using Google Cardboard. So from that app, we created the augmented reality and then the virtual pet.
And you have to take care of the virtual pet. Or do you have, it has missions? Ano ba dapat?
For now, we are adding the contents piece by piece, like developing pace for the battle system because it's a two-player game.
Okay, so battle system.
Yes.
So pwedeng MonstAR meets Mamasapano in Diorama, parang ganun.
Yeah, you can say that.
Battle system. Okay.
So you have the monster.
Okay. Whoa! There you go.
Then when you attack, you just say punch. Yeah, it's supposed to attack.
Okay. So it responds to
the speech, yes.
To speak, spoken commands.
Yes.
Punch.
Yes.
You try that again?
Punch.
I think this guy's Floyd Mayweather. He doesn't want to punch. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is Jethro doing now?
Basically, once I've say punch and the monster attacks.
Yeah.
My turn's going to be end, and then it's his turn.
It's his turn.
Yes.
Okay. Are we looking at the same monster?
Currently, we have two monsters.
Right now, and they're the same.
The same. Yes.
Both the red.
Yes.
I mean, the other monster. What color was it? I didn't see.
The other one is the blue one, which is still under development.
The blue one is still under development.
Yeah.
But
in the future,
he's a blue baby monster.
Yes.
Hindi pa fully developed.
In the future, we're going to put 5 monsters.
You have a choice of 5 monsters.
Yes, 5 monsters.
Are they patterned after anybody in real life?
Not really. Just the fire, nature, wind.
Ah, the elements.
Yes, the elements.
So the fifth element is love. No, I'm just kidding. Now, confetti. We were having a brief demo before we actually went on cam, and confetti seemed to me like a 3D kaleidoscope. You actually have all these geometric, colorful images. And what does it do? I mean, it's virtually just entertainment. And what did you say? Entertainment and
cultural.
culture. Okay.
Well, because we were inspired by Ayala Museum's campaign, which is Inspire Every Day. And we want to, since our plan is to actually eventually collaborate with Ayala Museum to have a cardboard app in there. And
so for the gallery itself.
Yeah. So we were thinking, if you have, if you're there actually in the museum, you won't need a virtual tour since you're actually there. So we wanted to maximize the capabilities of cardboard and the app more.
Yeah.
And so we were thinking you could make something like the users would be able to create art within another space, actually virtual.
Create art.
Yes, in the virtual reality. So as you move, it's gonna paint around the space, and then with the
So any image that actually moves across the screen stays there, dapat.
yes.
Okay.
And so well, actually in partnership with Ayala Museum, so we added like patterns that are inspired by the textile, Philippine textile, and gold. So as you can see, there are the patterns there. So actually, we imagined this as something that would, like a performance artist would use, and then he would wear this and he could dance around as he produce artwork.
And hopefully the spectators would see the same thing that he sees as well. But obviously when you Chromecast Google Cardboard, you still see the left and right field of view. It's not a stereoscopic vision that you see when you're actually wearing the cardboard itself, the VR. That's pretty cool.
There. So eventually, you actually plan to add in audio, wherein as you move the sound, some
you
sound
generate some sound as well.
Yes.
Like painting with graphics and then composing music.
So there.
That's pretty cool. Is that art that you can create, something that you can save? That's something that you can,
well, since
as a finished product? Yeah.
Eventually we'll be able to do that. It depends on the plans, but since we're given only 2 days to work on it, we just wanted to see if something would like that would be
so
effective.
it's just a proof of concept now. Obviously, a hackathon will give you 24 hours to code and come up with the idea for a product. But none of these, we should say, was initially a finished product, but you're all going to have to finish it at one point, and that's where the additional reward comes in, right? You all have to polish your apps, and eventually, hopefully, this will come out where?
April. And the Play Store, as well as in the Gentry Store.
Okay. For free.
Yeah, care of Globe Labs. So we're thankful for Globe Labs for providing us this opportunity.
Yeah. Well, it's a great thing. I mean, it's a start. Programming for Google Cardboard, I think will really go a long way, especially with all of these promising apps. I feel that the potential really is there. And good luck to you guys. Hopefully, we'll see all of these apps in the Play Store.
Yes.
And hopefully they refine Google Cardboard so that the oily film from the foreheads don't stick to it that much. All right, so Raven, Jethro, Erwin, and Carl, thank you very much, and congratulations for actually making it to the finals of the Cardboard Hackathon.
Thanks.
We have to take a short break. When we return, we'll look at Japan's next generation high-speed train that will replace its already 50-year-old Shinkansen. That's coming up next on Future Perfect Tech Shorts.